Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. This is Game 7 from the World Chess Championship 2023. Nepo had white pieces and he started with e4. Then Liren played e6, d4, d5, the French defense, knight to d2. This is how Tal used to play against the French defense. c5, knight on g to f3, c takes on d4, knight takes on d4, knight to f6, e takes on d5, knight takes on d5, knight from 2 to f3, bishop to e7. This opening was seen many times in the past. Bishop to c4, knight to c6, knight takes on c6, pawn takes knight, and both players castled king's side. Queen to e2. This position was seen for the first time in 1987, and black went on to win. Surely Nepo found some improvement for white. Let's see. The game continued. Bishop to b7, white to move. In that 1987 game, white played knight to e5. Nepo played bishop to d3, repositioning the bishop. Queen to c7, queen to e4, nothing serious, just threatening checkmate. Knight to f6, defending and attacking. Queen to h4, still eyeing h7 pawn. c5, unleashing the light square bishop, threatening to take the knight maybe. Bishop to f4, queen to b6, attacking the pawn on b2. How to defend the pawn? Nepo played knight to e5, rook from a to d8. Of course, the pawn is very poisoned. If queen takes on b2, rook takes on b1, winning the game. Back to our game. Rook from a to d8, rook from a to e1, g6, now threatening to move the knight. Bishop to g5, rook to d4, attacking the queen, queen to h3, queen to c7, b3, knight to h5, f4, bishop to d6. If bishop takes on g5, f takes on g5, and after knight to f4, queen to h6, this looks a bit scary for black. Back to our game. Bishop to d6, c3, attacking the rook, and the position has reached the high tension. Black to move. Knight takes on f4, and white has two ways to recapture. Bishop takes on f4 was played. The other way to go was rook takes on f4, and if bishop takes on e5, then what happens then? Then bishop takes on g6. After h takes on g6, c takes on d4, and black must take the pawn, because if bishop takes on f4, then bishop to f6, and white wins. For example, if bishop takes on h2, king to h1, after bishop takes on g2 check, king takes on g2, and black can resign. Back to our game. In this position, we have bishop takes on f4. Rook takes bishop. This is the best way for black to continue. Rook takes rook, bishop takes knight, rook to h4, rook to d8. If h5, what happens then? One line goes like this. Bishop takes on g6. If pawn takes bishop, then queen takes on e6 check. After rook to f7, rook takes on e5, and white wins. Back to our game. So we have rook to d8, bishop to e4, bishop takes bishop, rook from h takes on e4, rook to d5, rook to h4, queen to d6, white to move, queen to e3. If rook takes on h7, what happens then? Then black may play rook to d1. Back to our game. So we have queen to e3, h5, g3, bishop to f6, rook to c4, black to move, h4 was played. An easier way for black to continue would be bishop to g5. h4. G takes on h4. Rook to d2, threatening checkmate. Rook to e2, rook to d3, rook to d5 should have been considered. You will see shortly why. After rook to d3, white won the pawn on c5. Rook to d1 check. If black trades queen, he can also resign. We have rook to d1 check, king to g2, queen to d3, rook to f2, king to g7, rook from c to f4, black to move, queen takes on c3 was played, and after playing this move, Liren resigned. He was also very low on time. A possible continuation is queen takes queen, bishop takes queen, rook takes on f7 check, king to h6, rook takes pawn on a7, and black has no hope in this position. Nepo now leads 4-3. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.